Welcome back to Sushimi's House. I'm your loving host, Master Sushimi, joined today by my sweet sister, Ice Ice Bubbie. We're back with some more Final Fantasy XVI. We're mid-cutscene, y'all.
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me.
Watched is the wrong operating verb. That's also not accurate.
Now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch and bring peace to my brother's soul. After that,
Yeah, like your brother wasn't the vengeful sort.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then.
Bro, why is this beer chunky? It's so loud when they drink. It's like they're chewing oatmeal. I'm not gonna make mouth noises. Beer. I think there's some yeast in beer, but it's hops is one of the main components.
Of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you're distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Ow. Rude.
Lord Margrace, don't!
And she got in there.
I'll give you a
You
moment
have to clean your
consider
blades.
options.
You want rust? That's how you get rust.
Do be gentle with them.
I guess. Just all your opponents, whether you win or lose, end up with Hep B.
Clive,
Or tetanus. Oh, sleepy boy.
wake up. Gav's back.
3 days! Again, carrying those tits, such exhausting work. Somebody's making a titty mouse pad out of him and Sid. That's not a joke. I saw a link.
Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
including the dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well,
Flattery. The wink.
suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises.
That's right. You're our scout.
Don't
You
let
scout.
him down.
I won't.
Nice comeback, Clive.
Shall we?
Took him like 5 seconds.
Not so
A whoa.
fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, We'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
I mean, Daddy.
Go back.
Oh no, you woke me up when I was in the middle of. I'm EP. Dead of night. Who's Mimir? News talk. As the story progresses, new weapons and items will become available at the Hideaway's trading post, Karen's Toll, as well as will new forging recipes at the Black Hammer. Okay, so can we just like
At this hour.
go? Oh, hold on, they're having a conversation.
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kip.
Speak with Quinn. Hold on, can I just straight up like bounce? It seems like it. Oh god, I forgot you. Sorry, I forgot about the Whoopo teleport. Wild.
Look what the curl dragged.
Hey, Auntie.
Coin purse weighing you down.
You don't. You didn't actually add anything. They told me things would change, and nothing changed.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Okay,
Hey,
Auntie, I
quick.
love you.
So, will it be?
I mean... Yeah, nothing changed, dog. Like...
Anything else?
Okay, but that seems like a weird time to give me the tooltip. I guess you're right.
The villagers of Lostwig are sympathetic to our cause. They'll help us.
Huh? Yeah. Zoop. Oh yeah, I started remembering this thing last episode. Yeah, opera. So, we recently watched the Barbie movie. And, oh, hold on, I got a tangle in my hair. Don't do that. We recently watched the Barbie movie, and it was a good time. There were parts of it that were very emotional. We would recommend it. As long as you're not like a raging misogynist, you're probably gonna have a good time. Yeah, weird choice. But,
Good man. It seems
yeah,
we'll be spending
so-
the night.
We watched that had us emotionally compromised, and then like the next day I started listening to some podcasts, specifically my music one, and he did like a 3.5 hour episode with this Italian opera singer who talked about like his inspirations and just like specifically
Sympathetic. And he knows about your
tenor
century.
history essentially.
I would never have guessed.
And he talked a bit about like how he started singing and imitating his favorite singers when he was very young, and how like he obviously wasn't trained, and so like that had its like ups and downs. But it's really important to just be like unburdened by like, you know, when you're a kid you just sing and you don't care about what other people think about what you're singing because you're having fun singing. It's so important to do that. And that just had me like so emotionally compromised I had to like stop the podcast and like move on to do something else. I was just like, yeah, okay.
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lostwing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma. As a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power
It's just a gun.
to loosen tongues.
Elotin, you accept the hanged man from Quentin.
May the mothers guide you.
And also with you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lostwing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lostwing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
I guess that means people will now, like, talk more freely to me in this area.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Got a respect card. Gather information. Yeah. So is that, like... What is it? Right, but I guess I mean, like, what is it in physical space? Just, like, a card? Is it a piece of gear? Like, do I... Nope. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, we picked up a cleric's medallion. Healing potency of potions by 20%. Sure. I'll throw it on there. What is?
You haven't much, but you're free to look.
Oh, he sells a longsword. I already have that. Same thing for the sash. And the bands. He sells meteorite. Ooh. I need at least one.
I hope it's to your liking.
He only had one. I'll do the same thing with that.
Yes.
How many of these do you have? Where do you see this stock? Like, I see the owned section, but like... Tell you what. It says I have... Let me buy like
I trust
2.
it's all here.
What the fuck? A tattered slip of parchment upon which has been hastily scrawled several bars of music and the title Idealists of the Empire. Melody seems familiar, but the author is unknown. Adds a new song to the Hideaway's Orchestrion. Okay, so you can buy, like, music. And there's stuff like that. Okay.
Always welcome here
Yeah.
in Lostwing.
Yeah.
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
I got you, baby.
The hanged man is always watching. As if he had aught better to do.
Fair enough? Alright. Let me go ahead and find these people that we need to talk to.
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
Okay. Interesting.
And that's all you can remember.
Yeah. It's pretty cooperative.
Ah. Master Quentin took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder
Two
what
things can be
Gavel have
true.
to say about this? Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire.
Rip.
Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot of bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. The Waluders certainly took a keen interest in
Waluders.
Did you get a look at him? Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have done. Thank you.
Right.
I wonder if Sid's found.
Or you won't. Oh, it's Sid now. I guess we're gonna trade information now.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news.
That scowl.
So, a shady lad with a hood and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the royalists both.
Good point.
Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Okay, yeah, they want us to go sleep. Let me see if there's anything else on the map we should worry about. There's... Okay, that's inaccessible, inaccessible. Butter's Gate, inaccessible. Cellar passage. It doesn't seem like there's much for us to worry about. Yeah, go to bed. I mean, meet.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of
You're gonna
charity.
charge us to sleep on the floor?
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
Hmm? I mean, he's the boss.
Well, that took longer
Right.
than expected. First time dismantling the barricade.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be like a thing we did.
Don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting.
The road south then? Unless...
I know of another
I'm getting
shortcut.
chonky.
You should be so lucky.
Revenge for dessert. What? I see. Quit. Stop. Yeah. I started to fall asleep on the couch because you were so distracted, just like playing with him and cooing over him. This Gav?
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern.
Yeah.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises.
I thought he was important. He
Or at least
wasn't.
I would have.
Well...
Killbug, yo. Yeah, we started to book it.
Wrong way, friend. The village is behind you. It's over.
the royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention
Okay.
of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
There they are! Just ladies dead.
Yeah, so that's good.
I'll tell your lady you tried.
Fired.
Care Normans. Hard nut to crack even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Ain't that just the way of the world? Oh shit. Gotcha. I know, I would, yeah. Oh, snap, we didn't. Whoops. Yeah, next time at Tsushimi's house, more Final Fantasy. Later.
You gotta know you're in for something special. You gotta feel it in your bones. Oh, you're gonna find what you need all in time. If you're looking for it, na 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 na. If you're looking for it, na